Hey folks, in this video we will move to the next stage where we will be ideating. Now we have got a problem statement. What next? So now we have to start ideating, that is generating ideas. So you may have a question whether this ideation and this design thinking process is it only for startup founders or what? Of course not. Each and every team member and each and every employee needs these skills. So problem solving skills will help you to quickly solve some problems within your organization, or maybe some problem that you may be facing with your service or product. Okay, now what's the first step towards ideation? We have to start brainstorming. So there are two main things that are needed for brainstorming. One is the teamwork. So in teamwork we involve more people, so different people think from different perspectives and the input would be more effective and beneficial. And the next character that everyone in the team needs is open-mindedness. So we should be feeling free to think from others' perspective, as well as we should try to combine everyone's viewpoints. So here are a few do's and don'ts while brainstorming. So the first thing is capture everything, whether it's feasible or not. So don't judge. And the next thing is encourage everyone. So patiently listen to each and everyone's idea and give a chance to every team member to tell about their ideas, and don't force participation. So it's not a formal meeting, so brainstorming is more of a casual activity, so we could ensure that each and everyone has a chance to speak up and can feel open-minded. At last, ask clarifying questions and not judging questions. So clarifying questions, you may ask them to be more specific, or if you have any queries regarding what the idea is or how the idea would be implemented, you could ask, but don't judge. So by judging, you shouldn't ask questions like whether it would be feasible or not, whether you will be able to implement it or not. So don't ask those questions. So these do's and don'ts will help you make ideation and brainstorming session more feasible and effective. So as we had a few problem statements, we need to frame solution statements as well. So solution statement starts with how might we. So by how, we are suggesting that this is a question and we don't have a definite answer yet. And by might, we mean that we are not looking for any definite answer, we are just looking for some possibilities. And this shows our teamwork. And in order to frame these solution statements, we must need a problem statement. And we'll be using the same example which we have been using throughout the course, which is about a carpooling app or a more feasible carpooling method. So this is a problem statement, so I'll just shorten it. So it's that an adult who lives in a city needs access to a shared car, so that they could save money and be more eco-friendly. And now, like, how might we solve this? So first we could come up with a two broad one. So like maybe how might we redesign transportation, or it may be how might we create a technological tool. So it need not be specific. And now we could narrow it down, like how might we create a taxi which does not need a driver, or maybe how might we create an app, or whatever it may be. And now once we narrow down, we need to make it even more specific. For example, in this case we could have like how might we design a autopilot car which is more eco-friendly, cheap and easy for people to share. And it doesn't need to be like you should have only 3 statements. You could have as many statements as possible and create as many specific questions as possible, so that at the end you could pick the most suitable and the most feasible ones. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching it. If you have any comments, you could let us know through the feedback form below, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just post your comments on the comment section. Thank you so much.